In the Ultimate Fighting Championship, there's a lot of tough guys or personas that many MMA fans would deem fake. These fighters put on a show to entertain others and to simply sell out crowds and give themselves better visibility. Unlike these other fighters though, Anthony Smith is as real as it gets. He's someone who's going to tell you exactly how it is even after a setback like his loss against Jon Jones. Take nothing away from this fighter who's fought over 51 professional matches and has been in the UFC since 2016. Anthony Lionheart Smith is an incredible fighter in the UFC that has garnered the admiration of MMA fans around the world. In this video, we'll go through his career highlights, lifestyle, net worth, and possible comeback into title contention. Before we start, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you're a fan of MMA content. We'll have a lot more content coming out, so you don't want to miss any of the action. Now let's get started. Number 1. Career highlights. This famed fighter isn't one to leave anything left in the tank when going into the octagon. In his last 10 fights, he's won 5 performance awards. 4 of these were Performance of the Night awards and 1 Fight of the Night award. Anthony Smith holds the moniker Lionheart, and he fully embraces that in each and every one of his fights. This fighter had an incredible year in 2018, which led to an opportunity for a match with Jon Jones. Before going into that, let's take a look at the 3 fights with 3 incredible fighters that Smith took out before he got a chance at the belt. His first fight was against Rashad Evans, and although Evans was on a losing streak, he was a dangerous fighter that could still compete with top-level talent. Rashad got the jump on Anthony and pushed him against the wall, attempting to gain control and take him down. However, Anthony was all over this attempt as he easily turned it around and kneed Evan in the face. This immediately sent Rashad crashing to the ground, and he was pretty much out with the referee stopping the fight. Next was his fight against the legendary Shogun Rua. Within the first couple of seconds, it was clear that Smith was the bigger man, yet the spotlight was on Smith's ability to fight off his back foot. He was constantly pressured by the smaller Rua, and right as Shogun came in for a hit, Smith was able to counter beautifully. This was the beginning of the end, as a dazed Shogun was unable to keep up and the fight was called off as a TKO. After showcasing his grappling defense and then his striking ability, Anthony Smith was then matched up with Volkan Oezdemir. Here, Anthony was able to wear Oezdemir out throughout the rounds and take over with a submission attempt in the third. This showed MMA fans Smith's ability to fight on the ground or in the stand-up game. He's versatile and will change his game plan to the opponent in the ring. These 3 incredible fights propelled Anthony into title contention, and with his next opponent being Jon Jones. Here we would see Smith fail to get up to the level of one of the best fighters in the UFC. Unfortunately, there was some controversy with the illegal knee and possible drug tests before the fight. It's clear that Smith was going to take the easy way out and kept on through. Check out this interview and let us know your thoughts on whether the fight should have been pulled.
Yeah, with Jon Jones today. When we spoke last, about a year ago, there was a little like, yeah, you were listen, but you were fair though. You're like, look, I may not like him as a person, but I can acknowledge that he's a hell of a fighter. Yeah,
I'm in the same place.
Okay.
We've had some, I'd already had the break-in, right? When we talked,
yeah.
After the Glover fight, he had a lot of really negative things to say and kind of taking some shots at me for the break-in and kind of making fun of me, which was really kind of out of left field because I've never attacked Jon personally. Up until that very point, he had never taken a shot at me personally. He'd obviously said he's going to kick my ass, that he didn't, he's even said like, I don't like that he said this, but he's never been able to refute anything I've said because I always talk about Jon very factually. Here, he does this well, he does that well. He was suspended for this, but I never get into his drug test bullshit. I never even told anyone. Jon failed every drug test the entire week leading up to our fight. Every single drug test. I never brought it up one time in any interview, in any media thing, nothing. The commission called me every day to let me know that he was still failing his drug test. I never said anything. Like I let it be because I was just focused on myself, and I've always believed that if you just focus on yourself, you're gonna be that much more successful. So I was very shocked that he took a shot at me personally, which was new. That was definitely a new one for Jon.
Number 2, lifestyle. Anthony Smith was born and raised in Corpus Christi, Texas. He was raised by a single mother and his grandfather. During this time, his father would be absent. Smith also dropped out of high school in his senior year to start working as a concrete finisher before he was picked up by Fighting Promotion. One fact you might not have known about Anthony is that he's married to his longtime girlfriend, Michaela. They were married back in September of 2019 and have 3 children together. It's clear Anthony adores his family as they are often seen on his social media. This is the kind of lifestyle that many fighters could only wish for. The famed fighter is able to make a name for himself in the UFC and help support his family. All that attention can also get scary, as it was reported in April of 2020 that an intruder gained entry into Anthony's home in Nebraska. Smith found the guy in his computer room at 4 a.m. in the morning and fought the man for several minutes until police arrived. The Lionheart fighter is 6 feet 4 and weighs more than 225 pounds when he's not cutting. Why would anyone try to steal from an elite fighter is beyond me. Number 3. Net worth. Having fought since 2008, Smith has been in the fighting game for a long time. Out of his 51 fights, he's won 35 of them, with 19 by knockout, 13 by submission, and 3 by decision. This, together with his fame, puts the net worth of Anthony Smith around $2 million. Aside from fighting for a living, Smith has also branched out into other businesses and has even made appearances on sports shows as an analyst. Having heard Anthony Smith talk, he seems like a guy who can transition into being a caster like Daniel Cormier or an analyst. Do you think this fighter can make it outside of the octagon? Of course, this also assumes he'll be done anytime soon. After having a rough 2020 year and losing to other top contenders such as Alexander Rakic and Glover Teixeira, Smith has worked on his game and has come back stronger. He's won a pair of fights against other up-and-coming stars in the UFC, including Devin Clark and Jimmy Crute. Being in the top 10 ranking is one thing, but staying there and climbing will be a hard given the elite level of competition that's stacked in the light heavyweight division. In addition, Smith will likely face a fighter that he's lost to before in either Rakic or Teixeira if he continues down this path. It's not all bad though, as the Lionheart fighter looked incredible in his last outings, and if someone like Glover, who's in his 40s, can make a comeback, Smith can as well. So, what are your thoughts on Anthony Smith and his lifestyle? What would you do with the money if you had as much as he did? And what do you think about his career moving forward? Does he have what it takes to fight for the title? Here's a shout out to all the amazing MMA fans out there. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on the channel.